Now we're off to a temple in Nikon Kam Soi, and a few family members came to get it. We've got a Thai lady here who is married to a man in Sweden, but she's here at the moment. And we're at her relations' house. Well, this is Lung Long's house, and he's related to Mem's father. And that's Lung Long walking there now. Handyman, and he's a layman at the temple, but he's got a bit of problem. He's got bone one, so that's blood sugar issues, and eyesight and is not great. That's affecting that. So a lot of the small stuff that he used to be a handyman doing, he can't do anymore. He was an electrician as well, and he stopped doing that, and he refuses to do work in that way. He said, no, it's too dangerous. If I don't identify the joints, the wire colorations and things perfectly, somebody can get hurt. So I'm not doing it anymore. So anyway, everybody's getting ready, and we're bundling into some cars. In a short while, we'll be off to Nikon Kam Soi. There's a very beautiful temple there that I'm about to show you. So we'll see you very shortly. Where the road go in?
500 เมตรเลี้ยวซ้ายไฟเล็กเม็ดตามเพิ่งที่เรากับพระยาท่านฮักแหนงทำไมได้บ่เด่นได้แต่ว่าคนเข้ามาอยู่
Yeah, that's straight. That's better. You don't watch so much of the bonnet.
มีเจ้าลงไปก่อนนะพ่อยฮะทำไมน้ำฝน
เกลียดนอนเลยว่าไม่ไล่
ทุกเปะนะเป็ดเป็นยังโอ้โหมาแปลกดิ
Turn, switch back.
จะนั่งกันตำมีขี่มันเนี่ยย่ายหนึ่งแกงก็ไม่เสียบย่ายแสงเราอุ้มเสียบ
มันเอาใส่
ดอก
ตัวแนว
ดอกกระเจียวก็ใส่มันละหอมที่ละบัดนี้ดอกกระเจียวปลาแดกแล้วก็กองแกงโอ้เราแกงเราไม่แซ่บใจเลย
จากตายที่ยังมีเสียงเนาะตายแต่บุญตายกับเขาก็บ่บอกมีเสียงเราว่าเขาอยู่บ้านโคกใหญ่บ้านได้ล่ะ
โคกใหญ่เฮานี่เอามันอยู่นำไผ
อยู่ในบักนายลูกอยู่ในท่า
บ่
กับบักบุญกับซื้อบักได้เนาะบักกันนัดบางอย่างเกาะบัก
This way.
โอ้มันลูกก็อยู่ลูกยายท่า
ว่าจังสัตว์ได้ยินไผเราบอก
โอ้ว่าโดนเห็นมาเทื่อนึงมาตลาดลูกยายท่าน
บอก
มาตลาดมาซื้อดอกไม้อยู่
ทางเข้าไม่ได้บัด
เนี่ยแล้วซ้ายนี่ทางขึ้นเจดีย์ก็จังว่าเอาเพิ่นว่าเพิ่นอยู่บ้านโคกใหญ่ว่าซั่นนึกว่าอยู่กรุงเทพกรุงไทยบ่ครับว่าซั่น
Wow.
โอ้มาอยู่หันว่าติ
ว่าจังสัตว์
ก็
สิว่าบอกหลวงพ่อไปหยังเราไปเห็นลูกใต้เพิ่นตา
บักพร้าว
ว้าพามันเต้
Can go here.
Can stop here. Can stop here.
Can stop here.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
That was quite a drive. Wow, that's all rock. That's interesting. There we go, structure here. And a lion up on a plinth, like Trafalgar Square. But here we have the dome. So it just pulled up. This is the dome of the temple, and all their family people are here wanting to go in. We have a reclining Buddha. There's a combination of rock and cement put together to make a structure. It's interesting. Where's the real and where's the fabricated start? You see we've got blocks mounted on blocks for sure. But I think some of the rest of that stonework is not stonework. I think it might be cement or concrete. But it's very well done. Yeah. So looks like a blessing and everything going on there. So we're here at the temple, and the girls are getting a bit of a blessing and things at the moment. But I'm just wandering around outside, and it's quite a complex here. So we've got two water catchments here, partly natural and re-engineered. I'd say there's quite a bit of rock under all that concrete and stuff there to separate the two water bodies and keep them from naturally finding equilibrium. And obviously down here we can see we've got a rock shelf, and you can see the rock extending out into the water until it gets deep. So that's all rocky area. Whether it was blasted at some time or not, I don't know. But we've got solar panels there, and we've got floating raft. We might have aerators or something in there, I'm not sure. So would they have fish in here? I'm pretty sure they would do. And over the other side we've got some buildings. Maybe they're huts or residences for the monks. I'm not quite sure at this point in time. In the distance, on a bit of a hill, up on a plateau, looking down. And we can see off to the distance some other hills. Now, just down here on one of the other entrances to the temple. We'll continue to walk around this direction. A lot of work here. All of these railings actually look quite new. They look like they're stainless, but I think some of these central elements might be chromed. There's quite a few here. The temple's still up there behind us, and we've got workmen with a crane, obviously doing maintenance. I think the main body of this might be stretched outdoor canvas of some description over a steel frame to create the dome. You can see all these junction posts sticking out. I guess there'd be a standard type scaffold plate. You could put another backbone externally mounted on those pegs if need be. They were looking off into the distance. It's a beautiful country. It is. It really is. So green and lush looking out over that. A bit of sort of jungle, close to us where we are. And the temple is the oasis in that bit of jungle. Quite a steep drive coming up into the temple area. A few switchbacks to negotiate, but okay, drive. Just take it gentle. Not being a wimp or anything, but there's no need to rush. No need to create issues, problems, or bad feelings from other people that are witnessing your trip here or your journey here and your impact on the place. So you just take it responsibly, take things steady, and everybody's happy. There's one of the girls that came with us, relations of Long Long, relations of Talani, obviously. Sun's quite strong today, although we do have some suggestion that there will be possible storms this afternoon. Clouds are quite heavy, but big fluffy clouds, some with tinge of grey. A lot of work goes into these places, an enormous amount of work. You don't often see a lot of activity in that nature, building or doing things when you're here, but it obviously has taken place. I think the thing that we probably don't see is that it's happened over a very, very long period of time, and it's possibly morphed and changed from what its original concept was, its original appearance was, and so over time it's become what it is. And it's quite a unique structure. So I'll keep heading along this way, and we'll see everybody. So they're still here at the talking to the monk. Here's another look at these wind turbines that I mentioned earlier on the way in here. I haven't seen, to be honest, turbines like this. Sure, I've seen turbines of this nature, but I haven't seen them out here in our sort of area of Isan. I think I've seen them further down near Ubon Ratchathani, but I haven't seen them out here in the hills around where we are now, which is Nikon Kam Soi, on the road to Mukdahan. So that's quite interesting. They're just sort of gradually winding their ways around, doing what they do. It's cool. I like that. Wow. This is quite impressive. We have a large Buddha here, and then we have another one further up. So all of the outer structure is stretched canvas, and then on the inside, from the circular tube frames off the scaffold that makes the structure, we have all of these hanging cloth. It's about as much as I can really call them cloth. What would you call them? Not mandalas. They're just very beautiful. These, as you can see, they stem all the way around. And there's 1, 2, 3 tiers, 4 tiers, 5 tiers, 6 tiers, 8 tiers of them. There's Thailand. Hello, Thailand. And Lung Lung's mother. There is an aunt, I think, of Taiwanese. It's very confusing in Thailand. Family connections. Who are sisters, brothers? Sometimes somebody called P, which is sister, can be actually a blood relation. Or down the track you can find out that they're actually a very, very close friend from very, very early childhood. So with that, the family trees become a little bit confusing. They're not trees, they can become family jungles. And some are real blood relations and some aren't. We have multiple images of the Buddha here, as you would have. And there's always smiling Thai people. Here's some more of these sashes with butterflies. Traditional red one over here with the, if you look at it sideways, the elephants. The elephant is held with a great esteem here in Thailand. Make that easier for you to see. And you'll see some designs and patterns on things. And then the closer you look, It looks great. You think you're looking at crisscrosses and whatever, but when you turn it, in the red is the elephant. Hidden there in plain sight. It's quite an amazing structure. And it's quite a mixture of what they've decided to hang in here. It's very pretty. Some large, some small. They're actually very, very artistic people. Very good sense of colour, combinations of colour. Sometimes very unusual combinations of colours that just really work. But that's quite a big ceiling fan. I'd be guessing that's over 5 meters. I'm just trying to look for something that I can gauge it by. By the square post down below, that would be 2.5 meters across there, I'd say. So 2.5, but that's probably a 5-meter fan up there. Sure, it's not blowing a gale. What it's doing is ripping out the hot air from the top, and the cool air is coming in through the doorways. So that's creating the circulation that we need. Always a happy Thai, people. It's okay. A beautiful breeze coming in through the doorway. Talon's outside doing some photos. Here I am. Put on social media. It's a bit clearer out here actually now. The breeze has come up. That may have made it clearer that we can see those hills over there with a lot more definition than we could a minute or two ago in the video as we've been progressing. Before we were walking on down there, and now we're on a tier above that. There's a bit of breeze here. As you can see, things are making the cloth move to stretched canvas. Yeah, it is. It's under quite a bit of tension, but it's like a rubberized or plasticized ceiling over a woven base. So that would be, I would say it'd be quite a high grade to age well on a structure like this. This is specifically made for this. Well, for me, it's quite a unique way, and creating a temple, another indication of the artistic thinking of the people. It was beautiful. Very peaceful atmosphere. Going straight up above my head. What happens if we zoom all the way out? I guess that's a bit better of a collage effect for you. On a wider framing, I'll probably get more of a feel of the place the way I am at the moment, being within it. On this side, we've got the sun hidden this side of the building. So the canvas is lighting up golden, putting a gold backlight. Whereas on that side, it's quite nice and plain. But as we come around, it's like this really jumps out at you. The gold backdrop. Amazing. Beautiful. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. There's some beautiful, I have to call it a lamp. It's like a flower setting, but obviously there's an electrical power cable going into it. And that's really beautiful. I love that. There you go. There's a bit of better framing. And over on this side, we've got some which are, what are they, oranges, pinks. Actually, that's interesting. Looking on my screen, they're orange. Looking with my human eye, they're actually pink. So there's a bit of a trick happening there, and I'm not sure what's causing it, but what I'm seeing and what you're seeing is not the same thing. Although in the blue spectrum, these are true. That's very interesting. I might have to Google that, why that happens. What happens if I zoom out? No, same. I'm looking at those and they're pink. You're looking at those and they're yellow with sort of a golden exterior. Wow. Might be a trick of the filters in the camera, or what they see, or what they're trying to eliminate. the human eye is just so much more the perfect tool. Wow. Any difference here? Yeah. So we've got the same difference here. On the right, we're getting more of a pink appearance out of those. That's the colour I'm looking at the other ones. So maybe it's with the backlight, the open door behind makes a difference. And yet, when we come down here to these guys, okay, on that zoom they look yellow. If I zoom back out, they're still yellow. There's something in the filters, the automatic filters that are working there are playing around. And once I hit the open the doorway, and that particular chemistry of light was coming through there, the filters adjusted, and then we got a more true indication of the coloration of these yellow lights, and now the pink ones in the back, which before were coming up orange. That's weird. Anyway, that's all for now, guys. So I hope you enjoyed looking in here. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? That's absolutely brilliant. Love that. Anyway, you have to excuse my bridge is broken. I've got to get that fixed. Please subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. Any comments or questions, very happy to answer for you. And thanks for being here. Catch you later.